Arresting a suspect usually can take police hours, but what happens when criminals are arrested in just seconds? From children stealing cars for TikTok views to the worst bank robbery in history, or professional football player Marshawn sleeping in his car that was in unrivable condition, here are some of the most embarrassingly fast arrests in police history, starting with Devin Whitmer, who managed to get himself caught a total of 24 times, with this being the fastest. On May 13th, a patrol officer saw Devin hanging around some houses in his neighborhood. To avoid getting arrested, Devin came up with a weird plan.
Is it Whitmire?
Yeah.
What's that? Devin? Tevin. Well, hold on. Do you recognize me?
No, sir.
Do you have ID on you?
Nah,
Because I know you have a twin. Did you talk to somebody over across from Lee Garden about a couple days ago?
1837.
No. Do you have ID on you?
no.
Devin told the officer he was actually his twin brother, Tevin. However, the officers weren't fooled for long, as his tattoos quickly gave him away. Since Devin had an active warrant, the police informed him that he was under arrest.
Okay, well, can y'all back up so I can get my gun off of it?
Where's your gun at?
Don't worry about it, but I'm saying
No.
if y'all, I want,
At this point, though.
Relax. We're not gonna fight with the gun in the boat.
No, that's what I'm telling you.
I know. Hey.
Hey, y'all weak as fuck.
Down.
Oh, this is fun.
Put your hands behind your back. Why y'all doing that shit?
Devin, of course, was not pleased about it. After a brief scuffle that involved pushing and spinning, Devin was quickly brought to the ground and handcuffed once the officers confirmed his identity. Despite continuing to resist, Devin was eventually placed in the patrol car. His efforts were in vain, only adding another charge of resisting arrest to his growing list. In a surprising turn, this bank robber was taken down with lightning speed. The police were so prepared, he didn't even have a chance to put up a fight. In July 2023, Ohio police were alerted to a break-in at a local bank. When they arrived, there were no obvious signs of forced entry. However, after inspecting the scene more closely, they noticed a flashlight beam coming through the ceiling. Anticipating where he might try to flee, the officers positioned themselves and waited for him to make a move.
Get out.
Hands behind your back.
As the robber fell through the ceiling, he landed right into a pile of trash, greeted by two officers aiming their weapons directly at him. Despite the seriousness of his crime, he was only arrested once, and it's safe to say he probably spent a long time behind bars after that. Similar to Antoine Sims, who called the police to complain that his McDonald's fries were cold. However, when the officers ran a check, they discovered that he wasn't just upset about his meal, he was actually a wanted murderer on the run.
Can we get some fresh fries?
Okay.
He said, okay, the fries are not hot. Touch the fries. I said, no, they're not hot. And at this point, you don't touch them, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just get a fresh set? I said, can I also get the receipt? That was 5 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, sir. 5 minutes ago, I can run my store however I want to run my store.
Okay.
He said, matter of fact, you can leave my property. Get off my property now.
After speaking with the officer, the store manager agreed to give Antoine a refund on the condition that he never returned to the store again. But as the detective ran Antoine's name through the system, he uncovered something far more shocking than a cold order of fries.
Wanted person, caution, violence, armed and dangerous.
It turned out that an arrest warrant for murder had been issued for the very same person who called in the complaint. Antoine had been arrested for setting a car on fire with a woman trapped inside, but he had skipped court when it was time to enter his final plea. In an unexpected twist, he practically led the police right to him. All the officers had to do was make the arrest.
Just come over here. I'm gonna have you sign this real quick.
I said, I'm not under arrest.
No, you're not. Fill this part out.
Can I see it, sir?
Yeah. Will you come over here, man?
No, I'm afraid of y'all, sir.
Why are you afraid?
I've been here 3 years, sir.
Why are you doing that?
I know how to fill it out.
Why are you doing that?
I know how to fill. Am I
All
arrested?
right. Yeah. Come on.
No, what's me? Yeah.
Car. Got him! Contact, backside!
The officer quickly closed the distance to Antoine and stunned him, making the arrest smooth and fast. Antoine was charged with murder, criminal trespass, and hindering law enforcement. Thrown in jail where he'd be unlikely to escape again, he certainly should have known better. But the suspects in this next case were far younger. On April 11, 2022, police were alerted to a car theft from Bayshore Mall. An hour later, an officer spotted the stolen vehicle and turned on the siren. The car immediately sped off, triggering a high-speed chase.
They have 2 flat tires on the driver's side. They're going the wrong lanes in the traffic again. There's no traffic though. Coming up to heavy traffic. Alright, we are east on Bender. Back in pursuit. We're in the correct lanes to travel. East on Bender, approaching the parkway.
Earlier, the police deployed a stop stick, a tool designed to puncture tires and slow down a fleeing vehicle. The officers confirmed it had hit 2 of the car's tires, but the driver refused to slow down. Despite the car literally falling apart, the chase continued at full speed.
Their car is falling to pieces right now. They just lost their back tire and their last back bumper. Coming up to a red light at Bender and Port. Nearly missed the vehicle, slid out of control.
The vehicle spins outright as a second patrol car converges on them, but the suspects ditch the car and flee on foot. In total, 7 people leave the car, but both officers decide to chase down the driver, who ran to the left.
We are running behind the Ace. Northbound. Police! Stop! I'm releasing the dog! Driver. Black male, red sweater.
As the chase continued, the officers radioed in the locations of the other suspects, helping more patrol units track them down.
Get on the f***ing ground! Get on the f***ing ground! Get down! Get down!
Car, I am wanting.
Get down!
Okay, I'm down.
This coordination allowed the police to track and arrest all 7 suspects. It was clear that this girl wasn't exactly dressed for a high-speed chase, and officers soon discovered that she was only 13 years old.
All 3, out! Let's go!
One by one, all 7 suspects from the stolen car were apprehended and arrested. Though the arrests weren't immediate, the police did an outstanding job of tracking, capturing, and arresting all 7 suspects in record time. Once rounded up, it was revealed that all the suspects were under 16, with the youngest being just 12. Shockingly, they admitted that the whole car theft and police chase was part of a TikTok challenge. It's nothing short of a miracle that these kids didn't hurt themselves or anyone else on the road. Many people could have died if the driver had just simply fallen asleep at the wheel, just as professional football player Marshawn Lynch did.
Still sleeping?
When officers found Marshawn Lynch sleeping in his car, it was in a dangerously unrivable state. The front wheel had no rim or tire, and both passenger side tires were on the verge of falling off. The smell of alcohol inside the car raised suspicions that he had been driving under the influence, crashed, and then fallen asleep. However, the officers couldn't proceed with the investigation unless he got out of the car, but Marshawn refused to comply.
You're going to be charged with obstructing an investigation. That is a criminal offense, and you will go to jail.
What kind of? Yeah, we're not going to.
There's not different kinds. There's only one kind. Failing to obey a command by an officer or lawful order is obstructing. So this is your last chance. Step out of the vehicle for us.
Everything is understandable.
Okay, step out, please.
All I'm asking is, why will I not be pulled out?
Go to get on your stomach.
Roll over.
He does smell like alcohol.
Oh, I do smell it.
Yep.
Despite his refusal to get out of the car, Marshawn Lynch certainly avoided a resisting arrest charge, as he went down much easier than anyone else featured on this channel. Tests revealed that his blood alcohol level was twice the legal limit, and he now faces charges of DUI and driving an unregistered vehicle. By far the most dramatic and quick arrest, though, has to be that of Taylor Taylor Williamses, who managed to turn such a simple request into something much more serious.
Y'all are racist as hell. Y'all didn't do shit.
Police were called to a house party for a trespassing investigation where they encountered Taylor. She explained that after some arguments, the owner had kicked her out of the party. At first, it seemed like typical teenage drama, but it soon became clear why she had been asked to leave.
There was no fight that happened tonight?
No.
Okay. Monkey, did you go talk to the other security guard?
I don't care. The security guards are racist. I don't get no fuck what they say. They gonna say shit against me because I don't live here.
Okay.
That Mexican ass bitch right there. I was trying to talk. I don't care.
I know, but here's the thing. You don't want to be causing a scene with everyone.
I am because y'all not listening to me because y'all not gonna do nothing. Because the last time we got into an altercation, y'all didn't do nothing.
What am I doing right now?
After a brief argument with one of the officers, Taylor left to stir up more drama with others at the event. At that moment, the police had no immediate cause to press charges, but things were about to take a turn. The officers just wanted Taylor off the property to restore some order, but when she returned and refused to calm down, they had no choice but to take more serious action.
Y'all getting on the wrong people. Y'all trying to tell me I'm the bad guy when you see him cursing me out. But he kept talking to me. But what he called me a bitch though. Okay, but then you need to ban him. Okay, because he called me a bitch. I don't get no. He's drunk. He's drunk. No, I'm trespassing. He drunk, and I'm trespassing.
I can tell.
But they let me in that bitch with your drunk ass.
You're outside now.
Look at him.
Ma'am, I'm gonna explain the legal justification to you.
I don't
Security.
get no.
That's it.
Okay, but at the same time, they said that she was here first, and they kept letting her in and out.
None of that matters.
Y'all are racist as fuck, and I'm gonna tell. I don't get no fun. Y'all are racist as hell because when I press charges, y'all didn't do shit. Y'all let them do whatever they want to do, and y'all let them do coke in that bitch. You gonna arrest me then?
Okay. If you're refusing to leave, that's fine.
I'll leave. I'll let me leave.
You didn't want to leave.
I'll let me leave. Let me leave! Let me fucking leave!
You're done.
The arrest was over quickly, but long enough for Taylor to rack up 2 counts of aggravated battery on a police officer.